Kenneth H. Blanchard, The Leadership Pill, the Missing Ingredient in Motivating People Today. Get ready to dive into the world of The Leadership Pill by Kenneth H. Blanchard, a fascinating exploration of leadership principles and how to apply them effectively. Discover Deming's concept of total quality control and learn about essential secrets for successful leadership, from having a global mindset to fostering good relationships with customers. Immerse yourself in these impactful ideas as you explore the primary competencies of good leaders, understand the need for engaging and synchronized working environments, and gain insight into effective measurement and evaluation of process improvements.
Total quality control. After World War II, General Douglas MacArthur hired statistician and management expert W. Edwards Deming to teach Japanese manufacturers American techniques. The Japanese embraced Deming's approach, which emphasized that the entire system, manufacturers, customers, and suppliers, must work together for a company to succeed. Deming's ideas, now called total quality control, TQC, became a cornerstone of Japanese manufacturing. American manufacturers traveled to Japan in the 80s to learn TQC secrets, including the importance of global quality standards, long-term customer relationships, effective managerial control, improving products and processes to decrease costs, and recognizing that production is a system involving all partners. Good systems need good leadership. Businesses are drawn to fads like empowering people, setting up teams, and motivating workers. However, without good systems, these attempts fail. For systems to function correctly, a leader with specific competencies is required. These competencies include a systems mentality, knowledge about people, understanding variability, a PDSA orientation, and exemplifying profound knowledge. A group with a manager is a system, and by orienting the thinking towards understanding and improving the system, managers can improve performance. Managers must also be sensitive to those under their direction and exhibit trust instead of paternalism. Recognizing various productivity variables, including those that can be controlled, enables managers to make informed decisions. Adopting the PDSA cycle taught by Deming, managers identify goals and a plan to achieve them, execute it, monitor it, and use the learned experience of evaluation to improve the system continually. An effective leader must exemplify the integration of systems, learning, variability, and human behavior, resulting in profound knowledge. These competencies enable a leader to experiment and improve performance continually without resorting to autocracy. Think systems. Embrace a systems thinking approach to management using the SIPC model, which emphasizes interdependence, interaction, and interplay. Customers receive outputs as a result of processes sustained by inputs from suppliers. Think of subsystems in terms of methods composed of steps to improve overall business systems. Remember that Deming promoted this approach, and you should, too. Achieving Gemba in your business processes. Gemba, a Japanese term for the synchronized flow of resources and work, can be applied not only in business but also in music and sports. Most organizational problems stem from flawed systems, processes, and methods rather than workers. To achieve Gemba, managers must design the workflow, identify essential players and functions, standardize best practices, eliminate waste, develop feedback mechanisms, and track progress. Insensitive managers can disrupt fluidity and destroy Gemba without even realizing it. Promoting Gemba involves keeping a challenging purpose in mind, reducing boredom and anxiety among direct reports, and monitoring the input to meet set standards. Charts such as the Planning Evaluation Review Technique, PERT, chart, Opportunity Flowchart, and Deployment Flowchart aid in tracking Gemba. Emphasis on the Gemba promotes efficiency, productivity, and quality output. The importance of a clear business purpose. Businesses without a clear purpose stumble aimlessly. Downsizing does not equal success. Leaders should answer fundamental questions, know their values, and seek out systems thinking to avoid simplistic solutions. Clear purpose is necessary for effective management. Achieving breakthrough improvements. Management expert Peter Drucker once said that effectiveness means doing the right thing while efficiency means doing things right. To attain breakthrough improvement in your organization, follow 7 steps. Step back and see the big picture, step forward and examine capabilities, define the ideal future, plan and set priorities, take action, become an evaluator, and integrate your findings. Along the way, it's essential to focus on people who are neutral or supportive of change instead of those who resist it adamantly. Remember that people's behavior tends to align with what is expected of them. The importance of data in goal achievement. To achieve your goals, you need to measure your progress. This can be done through opinion, observable and results data, as well as process data. The process involves defining your goal, deciding what to measure, identifying the purpose, fitting measurements, creating definitions, determining how to collect data and starting small. By following these 8 steps, you can gather the data needed to reach your objectives. Replacing blame with improvement. In the past, managers focused on blaming individuals for mistakes rather than finding solutions. The book calls for a shift in management to ask how, instead of who, questions to improve operations and achieve goals. Performance appraisal should involve probing deeply into problems, and leaders should communicate clearly to their team what is important. The book emphasizes the importance of solutions-oriented thinking and a team-based approach to success. For instance, the solution to a machine leaking oil is not to blame the worker but to change company purchasing policies for better materials. The poisonous effect of fear-based management. Psychologist B.F. Skinner's carrot-or-stick approach may work for jackasses, but it's damaging in the workplace. Many businesses cling to it, leading to terrible morale, substandard performance, cynicism, and high turnover. Leaders must avoid simplistic solutions to complex issues, starting with employee performance appraisals. Genuine interest in employees' welfare, learning about their career goals, and promoting lifelong learning fosters motivation. Rather than merely focusing on employees, it's essential to fix faulty systems. Fear-based management is poisonous to organizations, and leaders must take action against it to break the vicious cycle. The secret of great leadership. Effective leadership is about accommodating the needs of those who need to be led. It's not about being knowledgeable or respected, but rather about being purposeful and focused. The Latin root of the word dismal, meaning bad day, should be avoided by becoming a leader who brightens things up. Overall, great leadership is just that simple.
As we conclude our journey through The Leadership Pill, we take away insightful lessons that stress the importance of having a clear purpose, putting the right systems in place, and focusing on the big picture while also examining capabilities and systems. By following the steps to achieve breakthrough improvements and embracing a positive approach to change, managers can create lasting impact in their organizations. Furthermore, it is essential to discard notions of blame and instead applaud a culture of learning and continuous improvement. Lastly, trust and empowerment contribute to the nurturing of an environment that fosters motivation, cooperation, and growth, proving that exceptional leadership means understanding and catering to the needs of all those who need to be led.